I couldn't stay away. I just could not stay away from this game mode. I was having too much fun. I kept farming for currency, and then I got an item that allowed me to finish the rest of the Coliseum. So, hi, what's up? This is ZeroEchoZenith, coming to you live at time of recording, and welcome back to Unibrow Overdone. Yeah, that checks out. So this is a bit of a guide again, where I'm gonna go through the last 5 ranks of the Coliseum. I'm just gonna show off a bit of what I've bought, and then we'll head right into it. I took care of their stock of the blades, of the axes. I took care of their spears. Still need to get the bows and the Alminster bow, and the same with the Carnelian staves. But yeah, I got the Hero's Great Shield. Hey, look at that move, invincible. Activates before being attacked. Completely negate the next attack received. I sure wonder if I'm going to be using that in my tactics today. Blah, 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 pretty much the same stuff. This item is the key to it all. The Elite Standard. United Front activates at the start of a battle. Grants all allies buffs based on the number of enemies minus the number of allies. Depending on how many enemies there are compared to allies, depends on what kind of buffs I get. So if there's one more enemy than me, all of my allies get plus 30 initiative. 2 more, I get plus 50 defense across the board. 50% defense. And if there are 3 more people, I negate up to 5 hits. Not full attacks, but 5 hits. There's a difference. However, this shield negates the entire attack. Why are you talking about attacks and hits? You'll see. So let's get started! And hey, if you're looking for the last 2 parts that had all of the other ranked fights, they're in the description. Go check them out. I'm sure you all want to see the last 5 ranks. Whoever clicked on this video and they want to see, hey, I need help with the last 5 ranks. Including the Grand Champion! By Azura, by Azura, by Azura! It's the Grand Champion! So hi, yes, hello. We have the Midnight Cut Purses. I will let you know right now. This hard locked me because I couldn't defend or dodge. Until now. First we have Albero the Rogue, Georg the Swordmaster, Hedmari the Griffin Master, Gerald the Sniper, and Iduburga the Sorceress. So, it wasn't just the fact that the rogue was being annoying to me, it's that Georg, whatever, would immediately destroy me, because he would get magic conferral, so I can't guard anything. And the fact that he can hit immediately with, keen edge, he would just destroy anyone that could dodge. In fact, even Haste and Strike would just immediately take out someone like Travis. So then you're thinking, oh wait, then just use Oclese. No, wrong, no. So how do you deal with magic damage and true hit attacks? And yes, of course, throwing in a Griffin Master to just be annoying. Well, why even bother with any of these dudes? Just don't let yourself get damaged, ever. Just, negate the damage completely. Welcome to Breaking the Game. I'm your host, Zero. This is it. This is the build. Just 2 characters. Gee. Me telling you about those 2 items. Foreshadowing, right? So I just have Hodrick using the Wavering Spear against that scout the whole time. There's no healing on their side, and we're having to get into being extremely specific. So, for Hodrick's second action, he will become invincible. This will block an entire attack. He just won't take any damage whatsoever. That's for both physical and magic damage. And I believe that even negates status effects as well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yes, he has the detoxifying amulet on as well, because that rogue will just keep poisoning him. And that's about it. And with Sharon, we gave her the Carnelian Staff so she can double heal. And I guess I put the Charm of Warding on her, but you don't need that. And yes, the Elite Standard. For her first action, she's going to use the Elite Standard at the beginning of combat. And she won't have a reason to use her third action because she won't have the passive points, so don't worry about that. But for her other 2 actions, including her second action, she's gonna heal. And that's it. Here we go. Time to show you the intense combat of 2 people versus 5. Let us begin. Uh-oh. Let's try that again. He was supposed to block that. There's also a lot of RNG in this as well. Don't worry. This is just a strategy guide. Again.
We press on.
3rd time's the charm. He just has to block. And now we begin.
Go get her.
No damage. Also, something I wanted to turn on. I realized I should have turned on the little guide where it shows you all of the moves as they happen. Sorry about that. My bad. I want you guys to see this in a guide format, so I'm gonna turn it on. Like that. Yeah, so you see all the moves at the bottom. But yeah, watch. He's not getting hit whatsoever. He's negating all the damage. Hello. Ow.
One more push.
Ooh, another push, huh?
Be safe.
Nope. Heal. And that's all the damage I needed. Oh, they're even trying to shoot her now, too. Nope, he just used Invincible. Yeah, okay, so it's also status effects. So she was gonna use Ice Bolt, but since he already had 3 moves... Oh no, sorry. That was his 2nd move. Yeah, so since he already had 1 move, he used Invincible as his 2nd move, after he was magically attacked. Incredible. Nope.
No stopping us.
That's a lot of initiative.
Go get her.
Uh-oh. Ah. Huh? Well, that's not supposed to happen. What's going on here? I found out the problem. Hey. I found out the problem. Nocturnal Strike. Activates at the start of a battle. Attack a single enemy with a first strike. Grants the user +1 passive points at night. Let's wait until the daytime, shall we? Good morning! Don't fight these guys at night. I'm putting a disclaimer out right now. Don't fight these guys at 3 a.m. Worst mistake of my life. This Swordmaster will use Nocturnal Strike at night. Activates at the start of a battle. Attack a single enemy with a first strike. Grants the user 1 passive point at night. So I had to sift through the footage just to make sure I got all my facts straight. And I have seen some comments of people saying, oh yeah, fight them at night. It just worked better for me in the daytime. So you want the Swordmaster not to use Nocturnal Strike, because both Nocturnal Strike and Quick Cast are limited skills, so since the Swordmaster has higher initiative, he would use Nocturnal Strike, which would open up how many times the Sorceress can use Magic Unfurl. And with that many hits, even with Hodrick blocking as much as he can, the United Front will run out, and he'll just get devastated. Just wanted to point that out. Now, hopefully this works out finally, and I won't die like 6 times. So, pro tip, do this in the day. Okay, guy. There's the Quick Cast. And United Front. Quick Cast. Activates at the start of a battle. Grants the user max initiative for the next action, and minus 50% crit rate. Ice Bolt. No damage. See? He's not taking any damage. No damage. Yeah, Keen Edge with the Magic Unfurl. Oh, now he's gonna use Charged Impetus. Uh-huh. Toxic Throw. And notice how that Sorceress doesn't have any more passive points. She used them all with the Quick Cast and her first Magic Unfurl. Like I said, do this in the daytime. Okay, so he will no longer block damage with the United Front. But he still has Invincible. And yes, United Front affects all of your characters. Oh no, Tailwind. Keen Edge. Toxic Throw. Uh-huh. Heal! Nope. Invincible. That's it. Ow. And yes, they're gonna try and keep damaging her.
A victory for the liberation.
And that's game! I was missing that one element. I took screen caps of my tactics, so I was like, what am I missing? What am I missing? Congratulations, we are now in the High Rollers Guild. Pull out your purse and, I don't know, gamble. Please don't gamble. Unironically, please don't gamble. It's a detriment to your life. Anyways, take that, Midnight Cut Purses. Next, we have the Eccentric Sculptors. These guys were a problem, mostly because of this guy. Meet Max, the Breaker. Max has a Mason's Hammer and likes to use its move, Powerful Impact. Powerful Impact has 200 physical potency with a 25% hit rate. However, Sniper's Lens, he just gets Eagle Eye, activates before attacking with an active skill. Where have I seen that before? Rolf? Oh wow. Makes the user's next attack a true strike. So you don't want to get hit by this thing, Powerful Impact. And even Assaulting Blow. You don't want to get hit by any of these moves. Next we have Marshalk, the Doom Knight. Gondilo, the Legionnaire. Leonhard, with a T this time, the Viking. And Agnar, the Berserker. Each one of these guys are a real problem, doing things like Vengeful Axe or Crush, a stun move, not great. And then you also have Great Shield, Row Protection, not great, awful. Wide Breaker, yeah, great. A lot of hits, huh? Oh, and yes, of course, Warhorn. You can't forget about Warhorn, making all the attacks unguardable. Use the Elite Standard. We're using the exact same two characters. Using that Sapphire Pendant we just got, we're gonna want to beef up Hodrick's Mega Defenses. Guardian. Just have him use Guardian the whole time. Activates after being hit by a physical attack. Grants the user plus 20% physical defense and plus 20% guard rate. We want him to soak all the damage. All of it. Every last little bit. And yes, we want to use the Valkyrie's Partisan to just get rid of their passive points. We don't want anybody to use passive points. No passive points in this household. I am putting a stand. For Sharon, it's a little bit interesting. We're putting the Defender's Mace on her. Defender's Mace, and don't worry about using Quick Barrier. We want her to have the First Aid Kit. Now that, I believe, is bought from, like, the first or I think it's like the desert. It's Dragonhold Desert, I think. We want her to use the Elite Standard, and we just want her to either use Quick Heal if his health gets too low, and or First Aid at the end of combat. Just to keep up his health as much as possible. Let us begin, travelers. From the diaphragm. Give me a fair fight, yeah? No. If you're using a move that makes all of your units unguardable, I'm using a move that just blocks everything. Oh no. I only needed to do 1 damage. Powerful Impact. Yeah. He used Eagle Eye Powerful Impact. That's a great combination. Sadly, I don't have the Eagle Eye item yet. Anyways, continuing. Oh no. Venomax. Demonic Pact, which further reduces their health, I believe. I think that counts as being damaged. Oh no. Great Shield. So I guess I'm doing more than 1 damage, technically. I guess I dealt 26 damage. Oh no. Oh no, Row Protection. Ow. Stand by. Ow. Stand by. First Aid.
A thrilling battle.
That's it! And now we have the Mason's Hammer. We are now rank 4, or, well, 3, technically. No, we're rank 4. Yeah, it says right there, number 4. Now we're fighting Zenoiran. These are Zenoiran deserters. You can tell by the fact that they all look like Zenoiran troopers. Hello, Giselbert, the Vanguard, Raymond, the Doom Knight, Guntram, the Warlock, Angret, the Wyvern Master, and Judith, the Shield Shooter. So, the thing with Zenoiran gear, look at that. Physical and magic defense on top of health. That's the theme. And their shields give them abilities as well, like this Enduring Cover. Cover an ally with a heavy guard. Grants the user a buff to endure 1 lethal blow. Wow. But yeah, these guys are durable and they're heavy hitting. And the major problem is if we try and use ranged weapons against these guys, Wind Fairy's Bell. Sylphic Barrier. Activates before an ally is hit by a ranged physical attack. Allow an ally to evade 1 attack. So they just get rid of 1 ranged attack regardless of what I'm doing. And if she doesn't use aid cover or quick reload, she gets to do it again. Oh yeah, aid cover. Cover an ally with a medium guard. Restores 25% health to that ally. It's so crazy, isn't it? Time to hit the drawing board. Which I've already done. I've already done the drawing board. This is a guide. Hi, we're going back to Oclise. We're just gonna dodge everything. Either we're not gonna get hit, or we're just gonna dodge everything. That's it. You can get the ruby pendant from the Coliseum shop as a reminder, but we're slapping on the lucky coin and shooting up her evasion to 88. And remember, she comes with her own gear, so yeah. We're gonna focus on hitting people in the back row again with Spiral Sword, and just have Accelerate doing its thing. For Sharon, we're gonna give her the Sapphire Pendant and make sure that she's using the Carnelian Staff. Same case as last time. Just healing, United Front, and more healing. I guess I could make it to where she'll just heal her regardless, so I'll just do that instead. Yeah, that should do it. Okay. Let's fight these guys, these Zenoiran deserters. Let's do it. Begin. Hello there. Let's finish this quickly, yes? Yes. Dragon's Roar. That's a cool move. But we're just gonna get our initiative back. Oh yeah. That guy's a jerk. Ice Conferral. Uh-oh. We're fine. We're gonna be fine.
Can you match me?
There you go. Both accelerates have been used, so... She's really fast. She's fast. Oh yeah. That shield shooter is our main problem. Okay, looks like he's finally out. Thankfully, they didn't hit on a 29%. Uh-huh. Wow, this guy's using Demonic Pact like twice. 43%, please don't hit. RNG?
No.
Dang it. Yes, this is another RNG fight. Notice how the fireball took out 3 of the 5 allotted hits. You gotta be careful with multi-hit abilities. Yeah. She just has to not get hit on that 43%, and she'll be fine. Ah!
The heavens bless us.
The heavens bless us! Ice Conferral seems pretty cool. You add magic damage, I believe? Yeah, magic damage and a freeze property. It'd be cool to combine that with, like, I don't know. What if you combine that with a move that hits everyone in a row? Huh. Ow. Okay. That Doom Knight hit on the 7%! Running it back. This is a fun game. Come on. I would like to finish this quickly.
Press on.
We press on! Cheer!
Faster than the wind.
What a weirdo.
Can you match me?
Oh yes, I believe even dodging moves counts as a hit for the United Front. It sucks, but it is what it is. Okay. Here we go. So, what's up? How you all doing? You doing good?
Bless us.
Thank you for clicking on this video. I hope I can inform you, even though I'm realizing I should have also shown off everybody's stats,
Can you match?
so you all can get an idea of what kind of stats I'm working with. But if I just say that my level is between 14 and 16, you should all know. Probably 15 is the best level for your characters to do this with, because you'll get your last ability for your units. But other than that, yeah, this is... I could say this is foolproof, maybe, but I'm having to do this multiple times, so it's, again, just a strategy guide. It's not a full guide. It's just through my experience. Gameplay-centric, you know? No jokes, only game. Oh, she missed. Miss? Please miss. Oh, crud.
Grant them succor.
Okay. Please heal. Please heal. Heal?
Here to help.
Yeah. What? That was on a 7%. Dark Flame. Consume 30% of own health to attack a row of enemies. I've never seen this. Inflicts burn. Plus 50% or plus 50 potency versus debuffed targets. Of course. That Zenoiran Doom Knight would use Dark Flame on someone with a debuff. You know, the question is, does she need to attack more than twice? I'm wondering if I just beef up her dodge rating even more. Let's try it out. Let's see what happens. 108 evasion. We go again.
The heavens bless us.
I like the sound effect that United Front gives as well. It just goes, "Wah." It's pretty crazy.
Can you match me?
Come on. Venom Axe, 1% hit rating. What? Now she's shooting Sharon. Maybe she shoots the lowest evasion person? I have no idea. That was a 9%.
Grant them succor.
Jeez.
Be safe.
23% hit. Wow. That's fine. Probably. Yeah, even that wizard guy, 1% hit, 9% hit. Yeah.
I'm here to help.
Oclise just can't be hit whatsoever. There we go! You don't even need to get the ruby pendant. You can just use the lucky coin and silk scarf. Just maximize the evasion for Oclise. Zenoiran Knight's Sword. We get a taste of Zenoira ourselves. The power. The power! Now, if you thought that was bad RNG, welcome to rank number 2, the Royal Knights. Und we have Hansel and Gretel? No. Gretel is, working her barista job. No. We have Hansel, the Great Knight. Lydia, the Sainted Knight. Jorg. Jorg, huh? It sounded almost like Georg or George from previously. But this guy's just with a straight up J, Jorg, the Legionnaire, Cordula, the Swordmaster, and Marga, the Breaker. With this fight, most of our problems is going to be coming from the Sainted Knight and the Breaker. We don't want the Breaker to get a single hit in. We can't. It's too much. And for the Sainted Knight, she heals, so we can't do damage really either. If we deal any damage to her, she'll just heal the front row. If we deal damage in the back, assuming the target health does not get below 50%, she won't heal the back. But regardless, she can also, quick heal. But more importantly, she also has Holy Guard. So she'll just be blocking everybody. And no magic either. We can't use magic, so we're gonna have to think of something around this. The Legionnaire is a problem too. He's just gonna be row covering everyone. Heavy cover, heavy cover and Guardian, and then bunker stance. So this isn't so much as we need to dodge as it is we need to just survive. So we're definitely going to have to use the Elite Standard again. And this is made especially true with the fact that we can't dodge. See, we're running into the same problem as that previous fight on rank 5. Blocking is a problem, and dodging is a problem too. That Hawkeye from the Sniper's Amber Lens activates before attacking with an active skill. Makes the user's next attack a true strike and guaranteed critical. That is stupid insane. And then of course, yeah, heavy smash, row smash, heavy smash, all that horrible stuff. These guys are terrible. And this knight, I guess this knight is also a problem too, because he has a lot of attack. He's sitting at 76 physical attack, but he has very high initiative, and he's gonna attack our row. We cannot let anybody attack. Sound familiar? Oh yeah, it's freezing time. So since that Sainted Knight is going to be such a massive problem with putting barriers over everyone and healing, I actually want to attack the Sainted Knight, so she'll waste her healing on the front row. Because I'm not trying to go for damage, I'm trying to freeze people again. Yep, that's right, we're bringing it back. The Hoarfrost Axe. First off, I've got Hodrick. He's actually just going to use Invincible both times right out of the gate for the first 2 attacks. I'll go over that in a second. And he's going to use the Crimson Sarisa just to get a little bit of health back. We just want a tiny bit of health back for him. And then we're using Fran to attack the back row to freeze that stupid warrior. And then freeze the knight, and freeze whoever else I can find. Well, it'll be the Legionnaire first, but then the warrior, and then the knight. We want those 3 guys frozen. Everything else, totally fine. And then we're gonna have her use First Aid at the end of combat just to get a little bit of healing out. And we're putting her with the Ruby Pendant, so she gets those 3 attacks. And finally, with Sharon, same thing as last time. Carnelian Staff, Sapphire Pendant, Elite Standard. Let us begin the battle. Once again. I think I'll very much enjoy this. I won't. This is gonna be awful for me. Here we go. So hi. She just used Hawkeye and Meteor Slash. Meteor Slash is an attack that deals 9 hits. Remember when I was alluding to, oh, the hits. Oh, this just blocks an attack entirely. The United Front does not block hits more than 5 times. After the 5th hit, your shield goes away. That's why I'm using 3 characters instead of 2 characters. I don't need the shield for this fight. The extra 50+% defense? That's great, yeah, I need that a lot. But the Meteor Slash already gets rid of the shield. With Hodrick using Invincible, it blocks an entire attack. Not attack hits, an entire attack. There you go! Gameplay! Game mechanics! So yeah, she's gonna try and use Icy Blow, but he's gonna heavy cover. Whatever, freeze. We don't want him protecting anyone. Yep, that Breaker's gonna enrage. And then heavy smash. And that's why I have him use Invincible twice. 1 for the Meteor Slash, because it's just gonna deal way too much damage for him. And 2 for that heavy smash. It would instant kill him, that's why. Here we go. Yeah.
Watch and learn.
I'm gonna bait out her healing.
No stopping us.
Oh no. That's a big hit, even with his guard. Yeah, row heal. Don't care.
Grant them succor.
Thank you. Icy blow, please hit this. Oh, she hit it on a 55%.
One more push.
Ah. Oh no. Please hit.
I have you now.
Nice. Heal. Yep. Saint's Blade. Ooh.
I'm here to
Please
help.
heal me all the way. Please heal. First aid.
Quite the relief.
I one-shot this. Yo, I one-shot this. This took me like 10 times. Just testing it over and over again. RNG was in my favor today. So yeah, she has to hit that 55%. If your Fran can hit more than a 55%, great. By the way, if you're boosting your units with all of the item upgrades from the Coliseum, this will be easier for you. But I'm just doing this without any of the upgrades other than buying the gear that it has. I don't want to break the game that hard. But that's it. That's my tactic. What can I say? I just obsess a little bit over games. Game mechanics and the like. It's all good. And so we got a Wingcrest Blade. It's got good attack and it gives you a base passive point, but the negative 20% critical rate, I guess you just put that on a character that doesn't care about doing crits, like a Sainted Knight. Cool. Are you ready, everyone? Are you ready? The Grand Champion! We have a bit of a, problem here. The Grand Champion is no joke. So yes, for the Grand Champion, we have Costa, the Shield Shooter, Rayleigh, the Sainted Knight, Adelheid, the Wyvern Master, Gibbich. Your parents must have not liked you enough. Gibbich, the Warlock, or Gibbick. It makes sense if the name is German. Gibbick. It doesn't sound as weird as Gibbich. And yes, we have the Grand Champion! Amalia. By Azura! It's the Grand Champion! Standing here next to me! That's my favorite character in Oblivion, one of them. First off, the Grand Champion herself, Amalia, cannot be frozen or stunned. We'll have to find another way to win the fight. So, when we were given control of Amalia, I didn't necessarily look at her moves too much, because I was like, well, I probably won't be getting this character just yet. At least I didn't think so, because she's too good. Or maybe they just didn't let me use all of her kit, like her entire moveset. Well, let's just go over her moveset real quick, just so you all know how crazy she is. She has a greatsword, just a normal weapon with 25 attack, which I think is the highest attack I've ever seen so far in this game. The Drakestone Ice Shield, 40% guard rating with 50% guard efficiency, stun immunity, freeze immunity with 16 physical defense. I think that's the best shield I've seen as well. And yes, they load her with a ruby and sapphire pendant, so she has 4 action points and 4 passive points. Insane, right? Right? Actually nutso. Her moveset is bonkers. Penetrate, full column, attack a column of enemies with a piercing strike, and inflicts a debuff. Physical defense minus 30%. It's just a better version, well, with 2 action points. It's still a better version than Aubyn's Smash move. And then she has Omega Shatter, a 2 active point, 2 hit count, 100% hit rate, 100 physical potency, unguardable move that she uses against armored foes. And, just to round out her kit, she has Heavy Slash, which costs only 1 active point with 150 potency. Just Amalia things. And then here's this. Remember that sniper lens I was looking at earlier? She innately has Hawkeye. If her own passive points is 4 or more, activates before attacking with an active skill, makes the user's next attack a true strike and guaranteed critical. She can just use that on Penetrate, for example, hit 2 enemies with an auto crit, unguardable. Oh, and Penetrate is also unguardable as well. Only Heavy Slash isn't unguardable. And then Wild Kick activates after an enemy guards against an ally's attack. Attack a single enemy with 50 potency, but inflicts both stun and guard seal. Both. And yes, of course, she needs Heavy Guard, just in case she wasn't insane enough. That's Amalia for you. Oh, and by the way, she's level 40. All these characters are level 40. I'm not supposed to be here, but I'm doing it for you, the viewer, and me. I wanted to prove a point. I wanted to prove you could do this without really moving from here. That being said, we have a dude with a Grand Magus. Magus. I say Magus sometimes. I know it's Magus, whatever. Grand Magus Staff, Magic Burst. Activates after an enemy attacks with an active skill. Counterattack all enemies with magic. And inflicts initiative -10. We don't want that. We hate that. We hate that very much. The shield shooter is the problem. Her aid cover is kind of nuts. So attacking that warlock is going to be a problem. And yes, she will also cover Amalia as well. She also has Strength Shatter, but that doesn't matter. I just thought it's pretty neat to point out the fact that abilities have a second rank. A lot of damage and -75% attack. That'll pretty much knock out anyone. Costa has such high accuracy, sitting at 160, and crit rate sitting at 40%, that it's an auto hit on anyone. And I'm going to be using flyers for this tactic. But yet again, our biggest problem is this Sainted Knight. She's gonna want to heal if anybody is below 75% health in the back row, and heal if anybody is below 50% in the front row. Both of these things suck. Also, she has a Moonlight Shield, so you're gonna want to fight these guys in the daytime. Nocturnal Guard. Activates before being hit by a physical attack. Block an enemy attack with a medium guard. Grants the user 1 passive point at night. But that's not the only problem here. She has a way to cycle passive points through magic damage. Old Witch's Ring. Activates before being hit by a magic attack. Negate a single magic attack targeting the user. Grants the user +2 passive points. She cannot die from magic damage. She can't even be hit with magic damage. So we have to avoid that a lot, but she's going to be very annoying with her Saint's Blade. Basically, the Sainted Knight is a passive point battery, and the Wyvern Master is going to suck because of Tempest Drive, I should say, with full columns. Unless, of course, you negate all damage and just poke at them. We're not going to be up a creek without a paddle, however. And here are my 2 flyers. You already know what's happening. O'Cleese. Just slap people in the back row. And Fran. She has the Ruby Pendant and the Elite Standard. She's going to be the one flying the banner high for us, and she's going to actually target everybody with the highest critical. Costa, she's going to attack Costa, the shield shooter. And then she'll move on to anyone else not afflicted. That's it. Just these 2 guys. Are you ready? Let us begin the Grand Champion Battle. Ranking match. It is do or die. Just getting beaten up, but it's fine, don't worry, this sounds cooler. It's do or die. But first, let's watch a cutscene.
Well, look who went and made it to the top. Never had a doubt in my mind.
Indeed. And once I've claimed the title for my own, you'll be joining the Liberation as promised.
I might actually have to work for once. Haven't had a thrill like this in years. Now come on, it's time.
Okay, Amalia. At level 15 average, maybe 16, I'm gonna take you all out. Don't hold anything back, yeah? Oh, I won't. I totally won't. United Front. How dare you aid cover her? Come on. Miss.
Faster than the wind.
I am faster than the wind. Yep, Saint's Blade. hate that move. Wild kick. Yeah.
Have you now?
Not the fireball. Yeah, you want to dodge the heavy slash.
Now my fury.
Ha, take that. I poked her with 1 damage. Oh, well, alright, you have to dodge that. Otherwise, the tactic stops working. Wild kick. Oh, dang. She hit her. Oops. Oh, okay, the RNG sucked there. Let's do it again, shall we? Don't hold anything back. Again, yeah? Oh no, Dragon's Roar. Again, second time. We united front. Will carry us through. Okay, whatever. She healed her for 45 as a crit? Aid cover looks amazing.
Faster than the wind.
Huh. Okay. Miss.
Can you match me?
Yep. Icy blow. Okay, so she's frozen now. Oh, he hit her. Wait, what? Well, I tell you, I was able to do it with just these 2 guys. I'm confused. Again? Again. Go. 6th time is the charm. Yeah, it's the exact same. 162 crit is so crazy. Jeez. Okay, I guess I need to change up my tactics somehow. Cool strategy guide, right? Where even I'm confused about what I've done.
Can you match?
Yeah, that happens. Once more. I'm just gonna keep doing this until it works, I guess.
Faster than the wind. Faster than the wind.
Wait, what happened? Wait, what happened differently? I totally understand what happened now. Oclise needs to block. She needs to guard. Are you with me? She needs to guard the diving thrust. If Oclise specifically does not guard diving thrust, it will not activate Amalia's wild kick, thus only having her have 3 passive points. How specific? Okay, now just be perfect in everything else, please. Please and thank you.
Now my fury.
Okay. Oh, dang it. Nope. Nope, yeah. Okay. So let's try and have her just block then. How about the gauntlets? Yeah, let's put the gauntlets on her. There we go. Okay. Oclise now has the Scarlet Crest Shield, the gauntlets, and the Lucky Coin. Her evasion is now only 78, but she's gonna guard a lot better now, with 58% guard rate. Okay, let's see if this works. Okay, consistency is key. Don't hold anything back, yeah? 12th time. Block, please. You did not block. Oh, she did. Okay, she did block. Wild kick. Okay, Saint's Blade. Yep. Oh, she had to accelerate first, and then wild kick appeared. Okay. Got it. Icy blow. Yep. Nope. She has to dodge that. Yep. Nope, she has to block the diving strike and then dodge the fireballs. That was not a block. I'm skipping. Strategy guide, everybody. Strategy guide. Okay. Hitting on a 23%. Oh, she didn't block. What am I thinking?
Can you
She has to block. She has to block. That's all she has to do. And then I have to hit a 40% on my icy blow on that Wyvern Master. Oh, the RNG. I tell you what. Okay, hey. First action, highest crit rate, the ranged unit. Highest magical attack, the Warlock. And then flying, the Wyvern Knight. Hopefully this works. Now, Cleese, please block. And dodge everything. Yeah, that's important too. Dodge everything. 15th time, I guess. You just gotta be perfect in your RNG the entire time. Come on.
faster than the wind?
Okay, good. All right. Yep. Dodge the fire. Okay. Dodge that next hit, please. All right. Take that. Please dodge the 42%. Okay. And this one? Yep, 17%. All right. Hit that stupid Warlock. Yeah, take him out. Ugh. My turn. Even more dodge. Icy blow? Aw, man. One more hit.
We've nothing to fear.
Ta-da! The margin for error is very small, but it is quite possible, and it doesn't take forever to do. I hope this guide has helped you. Now let's watch the next cutscene. More like a strategy guide. Okay, anyways, goodbye.
A foe capable of challenging the girl has finally arisen. Far though she may stand from true strength, she has trained many moons for this day. Long have I awaited one worthy of wetting my blade with their blood. Here you shall witness the pinnacle of swordsmanship and perish in its wake!
It's not over. It's not over. We now have a super boss to fight. Welcome to a level 45 fight with the Dreadnought. Yep, when I saw this, I was like, you've got to be kidding me. She's right behind me, isn't she? I'm gonna show you the fight before I show off the tactic I came up with. Oh yes, she has 640 health. I didn't even know that that's how much health she had. Oh my gosh. An absolutely broken fight. Amalia, the possessed dreadnought. That's her class right there. Hey, let's check on her class. Amalia, possessed by an unknown entity, excels at offense and defense in equal measure, boasts powerful physical attack skills. You think? Oh my gosh. She's gonna kill me. 89 attack? All right, well, Great Sword of the Abyss. Passive seal immunity, death blow immunity. Take 50% less poison damage. I guess they're expecting you to try to use poison against her. This is the same, this is the same, this is the same. Now look at her insane moves. Attack all enemies. 30 potency versus flying targets. Grants the user +2 passive points if a target is stunned. 7 hit count. That's insane. And here's Blitz Rush. Attack a column of enemies with a piercing strike. Grants the user +1 passive point if the target is defeated. Already 2 passive point increasers here. And then Worm Cleave. Attack a single enemy. 100 physical potency with 2 attacks. As far as I know, that's even better than her heavy blow. I know that's 150 physical potency, but it doesn't matter. 2 hits is still 2 hits. And then here it is. Judgment. You like Judgment? I like Judgment. Activates at the end of a battle. Attacks all enemies. Ignore 50% of the target's defense. And you recover HP equal to 100% of the damage dealt. It's a ranged move. It's unguardable. And it's uncoverable. Meaning people can't do like the "I'll protect you" block move. You just can't. How do you deal with this? Inner Balance activates before attacking with an active skill. Remove all of the user's debuffs, meaning hers. Make the user's next attack a true strike and guaranteed critical, with only 1 passive point required. This is not supposed to be like a... Wait, is this a real unit? I have no idea. All I know is that this person is a boss, okay? This is like an actual boss. Phantom Kick. Own passive points is 2 or more. Activates after an enemy attacks with an active skill. Attack a row of enemies. Inflicts stun and passive seal. Yeah, it's not even waiting for someone to block something. It's just, if anyone uses an active skill, nah. Kick. And finally, we have Ground Punisher. Ranged attack, ground-based, and a limited skill. Attacks all enemies with a first strike. Inflicts -1 AP and PP. We're gonna fight this person normally, just so you see some of their busted moves before I go to my tactic that I used. Are you ready? Let's use, Hilda's unit, sure. Let's do it. My blade thirsts for a thrilling battle. Try not to disappoint it! Okay. Take that.
This is true power!
Oh no.
No.
We'll take that. Diving Thrust. Iron Crusher. Ooh, 23 damage. Phantom Kick. Oh no. Inner Balance, yep. Blitz Rush. Oh! Inner Balance. Yeah. Evasion up. Oh, she can deflect that. That's so cool. And then here's Judgment. Yep. I think that was all her moves. Yep. Close enough. Okay, we're coming up to the home stretch now. We're doing a combination between dodging and tanking. Not only are we doing a combination between blocking and dodging, but the fact that this possessed dreadnought Amalia can use so many abilities and basically never get tired and then destroy us, and at the very end do that big move and kill us all, what better way than to completely disable her abilities by reducing her AP and PP usage? Enter me. Hello. First, we have Hodrick with the Valkyrie's Partisan. Hero's Great Shield, Sapphire Pendant. He just wants to use Invincible for any of her moves. And Passive Shatter to take care of her passive points. Travis returns. The hero returns. He's ready to steal the PP. All of it. As long as she doesn't block with like 60% guard rating. That'll be fine. But yes, Bandit Longsword, Silken Scarf, Dove Plume, 87 evasion. That's a lot of evasion. Hilda, the Wyvern Knight, with the Surging Short Spear. We also want to reduce her AP, as well as her PP. She has the Ruby Pendant, so she's going to be attacking 3 times, hopefully. And Lapis Pendant to get an additional use of Deflect. And then finally, Khalees with the Crimson Bay. Hey, double amount of Active Shatter and Rampage? Why not? Just completely disable the use of any of her skills, hopefully. But yeah, that should be about it. Crimson Bay, Heaven's Wing Shield, Carnelian Pendant, and a Lucky Coin. And she's just gonna use Active Shatter the whole time. Here we go. Start! Grab your popcorn and a beverage. We're going in. My blade thirsts for a thrilling battle. Try not to disappoint it! Okay.
Is that all?
Ground Punisher, uh-oh. Nope. Uh-oh.
Weakling.
Oh no. Passive Steel. Rampage.
No.
I think she's still gonna use the Heaven ability at the end. Ow. Oh, dang it. Please don't. No. And then Judgment. Ow. Travis, you have to steal her passive points, otherwise this does not work. What's her blocking rating again? Or guard rating? 68%. Okay, you just have to hit a 32%. Yeah, hit a 32% chance. Or die.
This is true power, pride.
That only affects ground targets. We're in. We are so in. Invincible. We win.
No.
Goodbye. And everyone, that's game. The Coliseum is mine! We'll check out the hero's medallion after this. Also, 30,000 Gs. No, wait, that's like 3 million gold. 30 Gs. There you go. 30 grand. Oh, and also 300 Coliseum coins. Yeah. Nice.
Splendid. Truly splendid. For years, my steel has sought perfection, and now it knows the bitter torment of defeat. At long last, the consummate blade is upon us. The legions of hell will be next to taste its edge.
What even happened?
Thanks. Feels good to finally move again. Whole body's screaming in pain, though. Damned spirit has no respect. But he's gone now, thanks to you. Burning in eternal flames like he deserves.
Would you care to explain? You were almost a different person entirely for a time there.
Not the prettiest story, but sure. He was an ancestor of mine. One of the finest swordsmen in the land in his day.
Still is, by my count.
It all went to his head, though. He searched for years for someone to pass his mastery down to, but nobody could handle it. So, he started spreading his seed instead, hoping someone would bear him a worthy son. But a cruel man makes a cruel father. He put his kids through such brutal training, most of them died in the process. Not that he cared. He kept making heirs to replace the fallen, and tossed aside any woman whose blood was too weak. They say some of those mothers even went mad from the grief.
How horrible.
But those women weren't going down without a fight. Gave their lives to curse the man for the rest of time. Wasn't long before his lungs started failing him, and no matter how hard he tried, he couldn't sire the son he so badly wanted.
Sounds like he was staring death in the face.
Maybe, but the old bastard wasn't kicking the bucket before he tried one last thing. Some kind of unholy sorcery that let him inhabit the bodies of his descendants, keep perfecting his sword work through their eyes.
A distressing tale indeed.
And now, you put him and his damn curse to rest for good. Don't know how I can ever pay that back, but I'm gonna try. Let me come with you.
Are you certain?
That was the promise, wasn't it? Besides, I already got what I wanted out of this place. Guy as tough as you will have no trouble putting me to work.
We'll more than welcome it, Amalia.
Oh, but there's one little thing I should warn you about.
Which is?
Well, just look at me. Woman my size eats as much as 5 men. I hope that's not a problem.
Sounds like I'll be on double cooking duty then.
Amalia joined the Liberation Army. The contract. The contract. The contract has now been written up. She now works for me. Her color is blue now. She has to wear blue. Some kind. Somewhere. Also, when I first played this, when I was going through this, I'll admit, when she said that, oh, there's something else you should know. The first thing that went through my head was, let me guess, she eats a lot of food. And then she said it, I eat a lot of food. It's like, yeah, I called it. Yeah, I totally called it. It's an anime trope. But then again, not really, because, I mean, she literally is huge, so it makes sense. She'll get along with Berenice just fine, because Berenice eats a lot, I think. Something like that. Swordsman and everything, you know? Anyways. What? And then there's this. As a champion of Bomrot Coliseum, you now have access to further ranked matches. Oh no. My addiction. It's fine. Spoilers. 1 second. We did it. Thank you so much for sticking with me until the very end. This was incredibly addicting and extremely fun to do. I just wanted to prove that you could get through the Bomrot Coliseum on a very hard difficulty, expert difficulty, at the base level, which I guess would be like level 14, 15, 16. Again, if you plan to do this yourself, you're gonna be fighting some RNG, but I'd recommend to do it at least at level 15. Other than that, just keep enjoying the game at your own pace and doing what you're doing. But hey, there it is, the last 5 ranks of the Bomrot Coliseum. Looking at the hero's medallion real quick. +1 AP, +1 PP, physical attack plus 20%. 1 physical, 1 magic defense. A fantastic all-around item. I have no idea who I'm gonna put it on, but there we go. And we got Amalia. She's back and no longer possessed. And by the way, she's still level 40. Hi, Amalia. Great to meet you. I'm gonna have so much fun with this character. It'll feel like cheating. We'll see what I do later. We have so much more to do. But that'll be next time, because I'm not doing it now. I have to get to Gilbert. Gilbert's gonna be quite surprised when he immediately says Amalia with us. He'll probably be like, Elaine, what did you do? What did you do? And Elaine will just be like, oh, you know, I just spent, like, more than 10 hours farming for Coliseum coins and getting a ton of items. Or like 15 hours, or maybe even 20. I spent a lot of time here. But that's okay. They didn't really cost me any time because I was mostly just doing the auxiliary battles, which, by the way, they're also randomized too now. Cool, spoilers for units I don't have yet. But that's okay. I had so much fun making this guide. Thank you so much for watching. This is ZeroEchoZenith, signing off. Hope you can finish your Coliseum ranking matches and move on to professional MMA boxing. Hope you get paid a lot and have a successful career. Also, before I go, Amalia's storyline goes hard. Her father or whatever, he was a cruel man. Did some pretty terrible things. Dang. Dang. We exorcised that terrible spirit and now they're apparently fighting in like turbo hell or something. Mega Hades. I have no idea. Or they're actually just gone. We purged the spirit. I don't know. They said something weird like they were not done yet. They were like gonna go fight in the infernal hellscape. That probably won't come up again. Anyways, bye everybody. Take care. I'm extremely tired. This took way longer than I thought it was. RNG sucks sometimes. If you're gonna do the Coliseum, I mean it, be prepared for some RNG garbage, but it's okay. Technically, you can infinitely farm in this game, so it doesn't matter either way, as long as you have fun.